Three kids are arguing about whose dad is the fastest. At lunch, the first boy says, "My dad is the fastest because he's a bricklayer. When he drops a brick from the 5th floor, he can run down to the ground and be there before it lands." "Not bad," says the second boy, "but my dad is even faster. He's a professional archer. When he shoots an arrow at the bullseye, he can reach it before the arrow does." "That's pretty fast," says the third boy, "but not as fast as my old man. My dad works for the government as a public servant, and when he finishes work at 5 p.m., he can get home by 2:30 p.m. A man and his wife were making their first doctor visit, the wife being pregnant with their first child. After everything checked out, the doctor took a small stamp and stamped the wife's stomach with indelible ink. The couple was curious about what the stamp read, so when they got home, the husband got out his magnifying glass to try to see what it was. In very tiny letters, the stamp said, "When you can read this, come back and see me." There was an Englishman, a Scotsman, and an Irishman working on the top of a cliff. The Englishman said, "If I have cheese in my sandwich tomorrow, I'll jump off this cliff." The Scotsman said, "If I have jam in my sandwich tomorrow, I'll jump off the cliff." The Irishman said, "If I have ham tomorrow, I'll jump off the cliff." The next day, the Englishman had cheese, the Irishman had ham, and the Scotsman had jam. So they all jumped. At the funerals, the wives of the Scotsman and Englishman said, "Why didn't they just tell us they didn't like their sandwiches?" The Irish lady said, "I don't know why my husband jumped off the cliff. He made his own sandwiches."